Hey YouTube, it's Jen. So I just got back from Disneyland and I was going to have my boyfriend kind of film me in Disneyland for my YouTube channel. I know that's really geeky, but whatever. It didn't happen because I completely forgot about it. But then it got me thinking maybe I should just do a video that's a little bit about me, what my interests are, what I do for fun, just stuff like that, so you can see the person behind the Bath & Body Works' craziness. So I guess that's just what I'm going to do. If you want to know why I'm into Bath & Body Works so much, I actually have a video on that. I filmed it quite a while ago. So if you just search, you'll see it. The title's pretty self-explanatory. So this is a little bit about me, Jaibu, or Jennifer, which is my real name. Jaibu is a definite name. So I'm 23 years old. I just graduated from college. I am a sociology major with a special interest in criminal justice and criminology. I'm getting over a cold too, so you'll have to excuse me. And I am living in the Pacific Northwest. That's about all I'm going to give you because I don't want to get too personal. Right now I'm just working and saving money. I don't know what I want to do with my life quite yet, but at least I'm kind of being a productive adult, so yay for me. And I won't tell you what I do for a living just because, again, that's a little too personal. I don't know, I just don't want people to know my place of work. It'd be kind of weird, but I'm employed. I have a boyfriend. We've been together for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years next month, and I love him very much. And yeah, he supports my BBW shopping, so he's awesome. For fun, my friends and I like to shop. We go out for drinks a lot, and I've had the same group of friends since high school. It's kind of a rarity, and I'm really proud of it. We've, stayed in touch, and no matter how long we go apart from seeing each other, we can get together and have a great time. And I love them. Love my girls. They're just fantastic people, and we're all so different, and that's what I like. And like most of them are married, and some of them have kids now, and it totally weirds me out because I'm not even at that point in my life yet. But it's just so cool that we've all grown up and are able to see each other through these huge, life phases. It's really fun. If you guys haven't quite, gotten out of high school yet, you'll see a lot of huge friendship changes, and it's sometimes good, sometimes not so good, but in my case, it's been pretty good. Personal interests. I am a huge reader. I love reading. Right now, I'm really into historical fiction and chick lit. I'm such a sucker for chick lit. It's terrible. Like Jane Green, Emily Giffin. They're not really great works of literature, but I enjoy the occasional brain candy. Right now, I'm reading The Boleyn Inheritance by Philippa Gregory. I love anything related to the Tudors. I think they're probably one of the most fascinating dynasties ever. Henry VIII is just a fascinating character in himself. So I really love reading about all that stuff. I also love some of the classics. I love Pride and Prejudice. And I just got this big Jane Austen anthology, so I really want to work my way through that. And I love Crime and Punishment, which is weird because it's really dark, but that book really drew me in, and I enjoyed it. I love Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I loved Chrome Yellow by Aldous Huxley. I thought that book was hilarious. If you like satire, you should definitely pick it up. I am a huge theater geek. I have done theater for a long time now. I haven't been able to for the last couple of years because of school, but I used to do musical theater in high school, and I went to theater camp. I took private voice lessons. I used to sing a little bit, did the whole works. I could tap dance. Yeah, I know. I'm super cool. But I love show tunes and anything related to the stage. I still read about it. Playbill.com is my homepage on my browser, and the Tony Awards are like my Super Bowl every year. It's just something I'm passionate about, something a few of my friends are passionate about, and it's super fun. I hope to be able to do some shows once I'm a little more settled in my life because I really miss doing theater. Another thing I'm really geeky about is film. I love classic film. I'm a huge Judy Garland fan. I mean, massive Judy Garland fan. I almost have everything she's ever done, but I still have a couple more things to get. But if you don't know who Judy Garland is, if you've ever seen The Wizard of Oz, which if you haven't, should probably watch it. So she's just amazing, and The Wizard of Oz is not the only great movie she's done, so if you like older movies, you should check her out. I love James Stewart. If I lived in the 1940s, I would have married him. He was George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life, and if you haven't seen that one, you probably should. That was voted #1 most inspirational film of all time by the AFI, so awesome. I love old movies. I'm particularly interested in pre-code film. If you know what pre-code film is, in 1934, I believe, the Hays Code was enacted, which censored films substantially, and that's why a lot of old movies you watch are squeaky clean because of this code. However, probably from silent films have always been a little racier, but when sound came about in like the late 1920s, from then on until about 1934, films were really, really pushing the envelope, and it's really cool to watch directors try and just be like, okay, what are you going to do if I put this in or this in? It's just a really fascinating subject. If I had more money and time, I would definitely go back and get a degree in cinema studies, because I took a couple classes on it, and it's really something I excelled in. But, you know, I'm fine just doing it for fun, kind of like theater. I used to be a theater major, and then I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do sociology, and I'll do theater for fun as well. So, if any of you guys are interested in classic film, musicals, or theater, let me know, because I'd love to know I'm not alone in my crazy little world. It's kind of fun to connect with people who are into those things, because you just don't find those people too often. Also, music-wise, I really love full show tunes, of course. Stephen Sondheim, Jason Robert Brown, and William Finn are probably my favorite composers of show tunes. But otherwise, I really like my jazz, and I really like my standards. Frank Sinatra, Judy Garland, Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, Michael Bublé, you name them. Nina Simone, Ella Fitzgerald, Rosemary Clooney, Doris Day. I love them all. They're so romantic and beautiful. They had some great music back then, and I love that even now they're just completely timeless. I'm a huge Beatles fan. Well, I know I'm not like a diehard Beatles fan, but I have pretty much all of their albums and I know all their songs, but I really enjoy their music. I like Elvis. Modern-wise, I'm a huge Jason Mraz fan. I love all of his music. He's a fantastic artist. Tristan Prettyman, The Spring Standards, which are a small band outside of New York. I'm subscribed to their YouTube channel, and you should check them out, because they are a great band, and they're going to be big someday, so you should support them. I love, Ingrid Michaelson. I really enjoy her. I think she's fantastic. And, yeah, most of my music is kind of old. Like I said, I don't know. I'm an old fogey, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a total geek, too. I love my Barbra Streisand, and I like some Barry Manilow. I'm not a cool person, guys. I'll admit this. I'm not cool. I do like some bands like Coldplay, Postal Service, Death Cab for Cutie, Owl City. I like those bands. Does that make me cool? Music doesn't make you cool. You make you cool. Yeah. So that's my music side of me. Favorite movies: It's a Wonderful Life, Meet Me in St. Louis, A Star is Born. I really like Philadelphia Story. I love Alfred Hitchcock movies. Psycho, Vertigo is my #1 favorite Hitchcock film. Rebecca, and Rebecca is also my favorite book. Moving on to favorite books. Love Actually and When Harry Met Sally are my favorite chick flicks, hands down. They just don't make them like they used to, and I think those are just fantastic, fantastic chick flicks. Favorite books: Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, She's Come Undone by Wally Lamb. I read that book about once a year. It's so good. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, classic, great book. I used to love The Secret Garden. Little House on the Prairie holds a special place in my heart because I grew up with those books. And then I love The Other Boleyn Girl. I really enjoyed that one from Philippa Gregory. And The Help by Catherine Stockett, which came out a couple years ago, is a fantastic book as well. Also, the physics book of Deliverance Dane. Can't remember the author's name. I think it was Catherine Howe. That's another great book. You should read it. So this was just kind of an info on my tastes, what I like to do, what I do. I'm kind of a quiet person, so it's kind of weird that I do theater and YouTube videos, but you can get me out of my shell once you get to know me. But I'm not a very, like, in your face, I'm not a huge hyper person like, you know, you see a lot of theater types to be. I'm just very calm. I'm a nice person. I just believe in being nice to people. There's just no sense in being mean. It's just rude. Don't do it. Just be nice because it's going to repay you later. I fully believe in karma. So yeah, if you have any other questions, I'll answer them as long as they're not too personal and don't give too much away about me. But yeah, I want you to comment on this video because if you made it this far, you're amazing. I want you to tell me your favorite movie, your favorite book, and your favorite song. That's all. I think it'd be interesting to hear from you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.